The one thing that most inspires me about Sufra is our amazing volunteers. Day in, day out, I see them slugging away at Sufra with so much joy in the work they do and so much compassion for those we support. Many of them have been here for much longer than I have, and we literally couldn't do what we do without them. I'm so grateful for their sacrifice. But I must also mention our staff, who are just as dedicated and often work under extremely challenging circumstances. It's a wonder that they manage to have so much fun working at Sufra when we're surrounded by so much poverty and reminded every day about how unequal and how unfair life can be in the UK for so many people. Thank you all for your hard work, but also for your laughter and the sense of community that you bring to Sufra. Thank you.
As much as I've done for Sufra, it's done more for me. The experience in the last 10 years, the people I've worked with, it's changed my life and turned it around. And I've met some of the most inspirational people in my life through Sufra, through working with Sufra, who have changed me and helped me. So it's not just about us helping others. I think most people, staff and volunteers, have themselves been helped by their experience at Sufra. So for me, that's definitely the best thing about the last 10 years at Sufra is just how much I've gained from the experience of being here, and how much it's helped me grow and how much I've grown alongside Sufra.
My favourite thing at Sufra is my ESOL class. I teach them every Friday for an hour. We have a break and then we have coffee mornings as well. We've been on a trip around London and I'm really looking forward to our trip to the zoo this summer.
So, why I like to work in Sufra? I love being engaged with the community. It's very interesting to work with different produce that we get from different suppliers who brings in stuff for us, and using my creativity to create them, make them into something restaurant quality food, and watching the expression of the guests when they come in and they receive the food, and also helping people basically.
One of my favourite memories is a family came from El Salvador. They didn't speak a word of English. There was the mum, the dad, and a 7-year-old boy. And we translated things through the Google Translation app. When I gave them all their food, they were just about to go away when I remembered that I had one cake left in the fridge. So I quickly went and got it and I handed it to them. And immediately the father started crying, and then the mother started crying. And when the 7-year-old looked up at his parents crying, he didn't know what was going on, so he started crying. I thought I had done something wrong, so I asked what was the matter. And the father said, "We don't have a single penny, we've just come over, we're all in one room in a hostel, and it's my 13-year-old daughter's birthday tomorrow, and we have nothing to give her, and now we have a cake." So then I started crying. Oh, I'm feeling emotional now.
Sadly, over the past few years we've had to upscale all of our services, but what that has meant is that we've got lots more colleagues as part of the Sufra team, and they are one of the best things about being here at Sufra.
My favourite memory at Sufra is whenever guests come with their children and we have something special to give them, whether it's chocolate cake or a Mars bar or Percy Pig ice lollies. I think children don't really know what it's like to be in poverty. They only know that some kids go with and some kids go without, and I think it makes the biggest difference not only to them but also to their parents to receive more than just tinned items, but also a special treat, which can often be few and far between.
I think my favourite memory working in Sufra over the years is when we started doing supporting people with their fee waiver applications and being successful with such a large number of them. Yes, it's been worthwhile to see, people that's been struggling for quite a number of years finally managing to get their leave to remain in the UK.
Really great working for Sufra as we get to develop great initiatives for the community that really support the residents to stop them falling into deeper poverty, such as our community wellbeing project at Bridge Park. It's really highlighted what the need is and why Sufra is here to support people in the community.
Since 2017, I've watched a lot of things coming and going, including lots of chickens and foxes disposing of them. But one of the most abiding memories was Germaine and Isabel, who came here with very little English. Their aim was to ensure that their son could get that grasp of English so that he could progress in the world. When Isabel saw the oregano, the tears rolled down her face because it reminded her of the farm in Colombia where she came from. This garden has just changed people in that way, and I'm very proud to be a part of it.
I am proud to be the chair of Sufra. I was attracted to apply for a trustee role in the first place because of its holistic approach. It's much more than a food bank. Through its 5 key program areas, it works to eliminate poverty in the long term and to minimize the effects of poverty for Brent families now. It offers emergency support as well as tools and tactics for families to lift themselves out of poverty.
Sufra is an amazing organization that helps individuals and families and supports them to get back on their feet. But that is not good enough. And what we've got to do in the next 5 to 10 years is not only to support our guests, our families, the communities they live in, but to help them transform their lives, to be able to get back on their feet, to help themselves and not be dependent on food aid and all the different services that they have to depend on. We can only do our little bit, and our bit goes a long way. And Sufra is an organization that will continue to transform not only itself, but the lives it touches.